Hey everybody, Justin Cena here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to launch an iOS and Android app for your Shopify store. This is super powerful. It's all about turning your store into a mobile app, a native mobile app as well. It's going to be inside of the iOS App Store, inside of the Google Play Store, and I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. And if you're running a Shopify store and you haven't launched a mobile app yet, you're literally leaving tons and tons and tons of revenue on the table. Easy customer retention, easy repeat purchases, easy increased engagement. It all happens when you have a Shopify mobile app for your store. And a really popular strategy is to use Twinr. It's a no-code platform that automatically converts your website, your Shopify store, into a mobile app. You're going to get better user engagement. You're going to get better user retention. You're going to get more sales, more revenue. You're going to spend less on your ads. It's all possible with no code, no technical experience when you use Twinr, and I'm going to go over the shoulder and show you more. There's definitely some pain points that you might run into, and if you have a mobile website as opposed to a mobile app, you're going to see much higher web drop-offs. You're going to see a lot lower conversion rate, and you're going to see much lower engagement. Right? You might be doing email or SMS, but being able to go right into an app, engagement is so much higher. But really the biggest thing here, and I know this is really every single one of my students doing this, you're spending and wasting a ton of ad money to get repeat buyers to come back and buy again, right? This is retargeting or remarketing. And it's a really strong strategy, right? We run ads to people who have already purchased. But if we have a mobile app, if we have a native iOS or a native Android app, we're going to get these repeat buyers again and again and again right inside of the app without needing to spend any money, without needing to reactivate them or retarget them. We literally have massive amounts of engagement directly on their phone. And mobile apps are no longer optional. They're a super powerful growth tool for your Shopify store. And why do you need a mobile app? Well, there's just tons of reasons. Number one, the most important one is more money. You're going to make more money. But every single time someone installs and opens your app, you own that traffic, right? You don't need to pay for it. You don't need to run ads, right? You're getting all of their attention directly inside of your app. And you could run push notifications. This is basically like retargeting without any cost. You could do push notifications. You can go and get repeat purchasers. We can get our VIP customers. We can engage with people at a much higher level. And of course, we can create a personalized UX, personalized user experience to give us that higher conversion. And there's no doubt in terms of trending, building our brand for Gen Z and millennials, they prefer using apps, and it's only going to get a higher percentage share of people who prefer apps as time goes on. So we absolutely need to have an app. They drive subscription, they drive loyalty, they drive exclusivity, and really they drive repeat purchasers. That's the big thing here. A massive opportunity. As soon as you set up the app, we could run push notifications, we could run loyalty programs, we could get people to come back and buy again. Repeat purchasers, increasing that customer lifetime value, increasing our conversion rate, increasing trust, and like I said at the beginning, making more money. That's the name of the game. And that's why you need to have a native mobile app. And if you want to do it the right way, you're going to use Twinr's Native Screens app. It's what I use. It's what I highly recommend. You see the link directly below this video. We're going to go over the shoulder, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So this is the Twinr Native Screens app, and you see the link directly below this video. Again, you can jump right in over here by clicking Get Started or Book a Demo. You can get a demo directly from the team. They have great support. But this is going to allow you to create stunning native apps. A native app would be one that you would get in the iOS App Store or in the Google Play Store, right? The official stores here, not web apps, not mobile versions of your store, real native apps. And you can create stunning native apps in literally minutes. It's incredibly easy. You could see double the conversion rate. You can see so many more sales and engagements. And it's all about building powerful native app screens with native elements in minutes, boosting engagement, boosting retention, and of course, never needing to do any code to get that 3x more engagement. And it's this really easy to use builder where we could literally just create the different screens in our app. You see, it's super easy. We can create icons, we can create the content. It's all drag and drop. It's really easy in terms of just a nice design editor. You see the little process right over here on your screen, and we'll go over the shoulder. I'll show you exactly how this looks in the back end, but it really couldn't be any simpler. You're just kind of pointing and clicking and making the customizations to all the different screens and all the different pages on your app. We could add new pages, we could add custom buttons, of course we could add images, we could add offer banners, right? So how about something like free shipping for app users, right? That's a great way to get people and have personalized offers that drive conversion rate. Do product listings, and we could do product highlights, all of this great stuff. You see, it's drag and drop, just like how you customize your Shopify store. You're able to now customize your native screens Shopify app and really use any combination. You can create promotion pages, custom landing pages, product highlights, user setting pages, and the benefits are significant. 2x higher in-app conversions. Double your conversion rate by building these native screen apps. 80% increase in user retention, 67% less development time. There's no code. 3x the user engagement. And it's super simple. You just pick your element, you drag and drop, you go live. It couldn't be any simpler, and really it's 100% code-free, 100% drag and drop. It's got everything integrated inside of Shopify, and you see some of the biggest companies worldwide using Twinr's native screens to build their Shopify store into an app automatically. And of course, you could see some of these testimonials as well and read through the FAQs. You see the link directly below this video. But I want to go over the shoulder and show you just how powerful this is. Once you sign up, you'll be brought inside your Twinr account. This is my account. I have some other apps that I've been running inside here. But we're going to come over here and click Create App. And you're going to come over here and follow along. We'll click Create App. I'm going to show you just how easy this is. We're, of course, going to go in under Project. Different templates. We're going to go with e-commerce over here. Watch how simple this is. I'm going to go and put in my store name. This is the store that I'm going to be using over here. So I'm simply just going to copy this link right over here into Create Your App section. I'm going to put in Shopify for the platform, and I'm going to press Next. Just like that, it's going to automatically find all the different pages and create these screens, right? We have our home page, our shop screen, our cart, account, all the different screens needed. Going to build it automatically, and it finds it automatically as soon as you put in your URL. So now we can click Build App. And really in the background, all of the hard work is happening because this app is being built. And I'll show you later on how we can preview it inside of our mobile phone and all that great stuff. I'm inside of my Twinr dashboard, and I'm going to show you just how easy this is. You see all the different sections in here. I'm going to walk you through exactly how you're going to be able to set up everything, connect your store, and get literally everything inside of an app very, very easily. We'll be able to preview the app right inside of our phone, whether you have Android or iOS. I'll show you how to do that with the preview app. We'll have all of our branding set up. We have app themes to choose from. We can customize all of these different screens, which are super powerful, allowing us to literally create native screens here on these apps. I'll walk you through all of it. Very, very simple. And we have our branding set up. This is going to be where you set up things like your icon. Of course, this is super important. You know how important iPhone and Android icons are, right? You see a little preview of it as you're building it. You just simply upload your image JPEG right over here. You give it a name. Obviously, give it your brand name, your store name. You could even create a launch screen and set your launch screen time. You know, when you open an app, you see, some type of full screen banner, full screen image. Really cool. You can customize this for different timings, holidays, promotions, right? Really great way to get attention. Different things in terms of app permissions and setting up all the different ways that you can integrate and engage with your customer. App settings as well. Like we could enable portrait only mode if we wanted to. We could have different setups here. We could prevent the app from going to sleep so they could browse for a long time, right? All these cool features that are typically, code-based for developing an app. You get to do this all with Twinr. That's the whole idea here, making it super, super easy. We're creating our branding in just a few clicks. We're going to now set up our theme. And this is really easy because all we need to do is implement our color scheme. So we literally walk through here and say, okay, this is my primary color. And maybe you say, well, no, I have a red theme or a green theme or a purple theme, right? You get to set whatever color you want. And you literally see everything live happening right in front of you in terms of the preview. And I'll show you how we're going to preview it. In my case, on my iPhone, I'll show you how we could preview it once we're done with setting up our colors, setting up our different text. So this is really cool. How about sizing, right? And not just control over, the paragraph text and the heading, but all the heading sizes, all the body sizes, all the label sizes. We have full control. Font weight, we can make it bold, we can make it less bold, we can make it semi-bold, we can make it light, right? All these different options, and you see literally it just goes and changes live over here. Let's go to semi-bold, and I'll go back all the way to 700 bold. So change the size if we want. Maybe we really want to make this big. You see I can do that. Go up to that size. So really whatever we want. button as well, right? You can customize all of this. It's no code, right? We're just literally coding. We say we want it to be a little bit less round, or maybe we want it to be a little bit more round, or maybe we want square edges. You see, literally updating right here. We could do a rounded rectangle. We could do a little pill circle like that. We could change our background color. Say, you know what? I want to go with a nice green for my background color, and go ahead and save that. And you see, again, it updates live in real time. Set your text color, set your text size. How about we go to a little bit bigger on there, set the weight to go all the way bold. You see the idea here. We can customize everything, buttons, text, colors, all within this designer, right? This is the whole powerful designer right here inside of the app. Twinr makes it super easy. Got our bottom tab as well, right? So we can come over here, say, hey, you know, I want this also to be maybe a nice green, and you can go something like that, right? And you can now start customizing the look and feel of everything here. You see selected text color. You know, maybe we want to make it red. Maybe we want to make it blue, right? Lots of different options you see right down there. And it's really, really easy to do all this because we're just looking, you know, kind of looking and testing. We don't need to upload this or, you know, submit it to the App Store yet. We just can preview all the things right inside here. So it's really, really cool to do that. And I highly recommend that you just walk through and, you know, you don't need to rush through here. We could really just kind of make everything the way that we want it. Maybe we want to have a green and blue color scheme. Maybe we want to have a red and blue color scheme. Maybe we want to have, you know, much smaller fonts. Maybe we want to have much bigger fonts. Everything is editable here. Image size, spacing, right? So you could have it exactly the way you want. You could even customize the status bar that's going to show up over here when they're using your app. So literally, they've thought of everything. They make it accessible, and Twinr does a great job, again, because there's no code. But now I want to show you the screens page. And, you know, this is, you know, when it comes to an app, you're really just dealing with multiple screens, whether it's the home page or the category screen or the cart page or the wish list, right? All of these different screens are able to now be customized right inside of the app. So you want to have a, you know, a fully customized home page, no problem, right? We could literally, just like you have in your Shopify store, the ability to change everything right in here in the navigator. You know, we have an image up here. Let's say we want to just turn it off for a second, right? I'll just turn the eyeball off. I could turn it back on. Of course, I could delete it permanently. I could move things around, right? Maybe I want the banner to be on top. I just simply move that, and you see everything gets changed automatically right inside of the app. This is, of course, a preview. We'll be able to set it up to preview it on the iPhone in a little bit. But I'll show you some of the cool things on the home page right here. And these native screens, really just one part of why Twinr is so powerful. It's all about getting things set up instantly, right? You build the app, it instantly turns your site into an app with real-time sync, right? You don't need to do anything else other than just sign up for here and connect to your store. You have the native screen over here. It's going to create these app-only pages. Tons of different use cases as well. You could have loyalty scheme pages. You could have onboarding pages. You could have mobile-only promotion pages. Really, kind of the sky's the limit. And then you're able to engage as well. Unlimited push notifications, abandoned cart notifications, product availability, offer notifications, sale notifications. Of course, you get a lot more access when people install your app. You're going to be able to engage with them on a much deeper level. There's also great analytics, so you could track retention, usage, and of course, revenue. But look how easy this is to customize these different sections. I mean, there's all these different items that we could add, whether it's banners or titles or lists, and all of this stuff, like, for example, the products, right? The products are being pulled immediately from Shopify, right? It couldn't be any easier. We have all of the products available. You see literally add new product, and just basically we'll see our different product options where we can add product directly in here, right? Couldn't be any easier, right? Just simply link to your Shopify store, right? Or link to any site that you want, really. Very, very simple. You know, you don't need to go and make some type of API connection. You literally just click product list and you add your product. And you see that these are different examples of products that are in there right now. Say, well, you know, I want the phone case to be on top. Okay, no problem. All you need to do, literally just drag and drop. All right, very, very easy, very simple. All right, we have our title over here. You say, well, I don't want it to say for every budget. I want it to say top sellers for the summer. Okay, no problem. All right, we have very, very simple setup here. And if you could edit your Shopify store, you could now edit your own iPhone and Android app because it's the exact same process. All right, the exact same process over here. Rearrange things, add new items, create lists, add call to actions, add titles, you know, really whatever you want. All right, you literally just do anything that you want on here. Full control, no code. No code at all. And this is just the home page that I'm showing you over here. Show you something like categories. Right? You want to customize what categories are on there. You want to customize what icons are going to show up. You want to customize the navigation bar and how the title is positioned, and if there's going to be the navigation on the top or not, and if there's left side buttons, right side buttons, right? You want to customize the cart. Or you want to customize the navigation and the responsible URLs in the wish list page. You could do it all. And you could, of course, build your own pages as well. Build your own screen, literally just by coming over here and press plus. And we could do a web screen or, of course, a native screen just for the app. And maybe we have something like this, like app-only sales, right? And we can create our own tab icon and set everything up to be super, super simple. And in this case, it would be, let's say, app-only exclusive deals just for app users. And that's a great call to action. You could set this up, right? Really, really easy. You can create a new native screen just for app-only sales. And you say, hey, download the app. You want a reason why? Well, you're going to get exclusive deals. And you just simply create the screen, right? You add the products, you add titles, you add, you could add an image that says 50% off or whatever it is, right? Really, really easy to do. All done right in here in the screens page. So when it comes to customizing, you have your branding, you have your app theme, you have your screens. Then there's going to be some add-ons and some kind of additions that we can do, extensions as they call them. But they're basically really cool ways to add more functionality. Custom fonts, custom user agents, pull to refresh, page loader icons, right? Dynamic titles. Really, really cool. No internet view. If they're visiting the website, they don't have internet anymore, right? You could even customize that. App reviews, app onboarding, right? These are all really, really cool features. And you've seen this, right? These are basically different screens that you'll be able to set up for when they join the app, right? Done for you. Pick one that matches your theme, matches your style, customize everything in terms of the colors and the text, right? This would be something that would cost thousands and take weeks of a developer's time to do on a traditionally coded app. You're able to now do this with a couple buttons. You could do multi-language, you could do in-app purchase, you could do deep link, you could even have account deletion options, literally everything all in here. Here's the app reviews. We could just turn that on, enter app open counts, and it could be something on their 10th open, right? And this prompts them, and you've seen this all the time, prompts them to give a review. You could do it on 5 tries or 20 times, right? How many times do they open the app will they give that review? And you could even integrate push notification, which is so, so powerful here. And one of the biggest direct routes to making more money with Twinr is when you start using push notifications. You could do reminders. You could do personalized push. You could do abandoned cart push notifications, which are super, super important. And, this is super, super valuable here. You'll be able to set up Firebase and get it all going. Really, really easy to do to integrate this and get your notifications going. It's a key part of the app, and it's something that really just pretty much works once you just set up a few settings here inside of integrations. Got lots of plugins as well, and this allows you to kind of connect. And, of course, we're going to talk about Shopify. We want to connect Shopify. And really all you need to do is just install the app. Couldn't be any easier over here. So I'm going to be connecting my store over here. And of course, all we need to do, press the install button. This is going to set everything up inside of Shopify. No code needed. All you need to do, literally, just press install. Just press install, and then you are going to be installed here for the Twinr app. And because we did it through our Twinr account here, our store will now be linked as well. In the Engage section, this is going to be where we're able to start our campaigns. And of course, this is all about push notification. Just like everything else, very, very easy. When you click Create Campaign, they're going to guide you along in terms of how to do this. We could do an event-triggered campaign. We could do a one-time, like a send, if you want to just do like a kind of a blast out about a promotion. We could do welcome push notification. We could do inactivity. Like this is a great way to re-engage past users, get them to come back. You could even manage this coming soon. But basically everything is going to be able to be set up over here. Again, you'll just set up Firebase in those integrations, and then you'll be able to do a multitude of different campaigns. Below that is the analytics section, and this is incredibly important. You're looking at just a demo dashboard of this instance, but we're going to be able to see all of the, kind of the most important information about your app. Number of sessions, number of unique sessions, daily active users, new app users, and of course sessions by platform. Really, of course, we could do date range over here and kind of see all of the different stats that we want. Let's say we want to just look at the last 3 weeks. We can see all those. And of course, this information will update once people start using the app. Once you're done making all the customizations, it's time to actually preview the app on your device, and this is really the best part. So we come over here back on our dashboard to Preview App, and you can learn more about the Preview App. It's basically there's one for Android and one for iOS. Just scan this or click this to download the app. Once you're in the app, I'm going to switch over to my phone. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. You'll log back into your Twinr account, and then you could actually launch the app, and this is how it's going to look. So we'll click the Preview button over here, and it's literally launching the entire app, and you see everything that we customize, right? The green on the bottom, the different color text. We could rearrange everything like we had set up. We, of course, rearranged the different products and really everything that we wanted to set up right inside here. And we have our categories. We have our cart, of course, ready to go. We have our full color scheme all set up. We even have the different font sizes and the button sizes. Literally, we did all that. And this is really cool because you can customize and kind of go back and forth between your Twinr account, make changes, save them, and then you're able to literally come right back here on, in this case, your iPhone or your Android, and see how the app is going to look, how it's going to feel, how it's going to perform for customers. Really add to cart and see the entire process. See this really nice slide out cart and, you know, the whole process right in front of you. This is the power of Twinr. You now can make your own app out of your Shopify store, build it automatically, and customize it without any code at all. So that was Twinr's native screen app, and highly, highly recommended. Want to try this for your store? Use my special link below. You could book a demo with the Twinr team. Use my special coupon code SCENER50. You're going to get 50% off on all plans. When you build out your mobile app for your store, again, native app on iOS and Android, you're going to see increased conversion, increased engagement, increased retention, and increased dollars in your pocket. More profit when you do this because you're just going to build a much bigger brand, a much more powerful brand. So highly recommended. If you have any questions whatsoever, please do leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer each and every single one of them personally. Otherwise, I hope this helps you build that really huge money-making app for your store, and I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks a lot.